Hello and welcome to Let's Play Spyro the Dragon on the Sony Playstation. I'm playing this through EPSXE emulator. Developed by Insomniac Games. I first played this game in 1999 on the PlayStation demo disc Demo 1. There were several Demo 1 demo discs that came with different PlayStations, each with different demos on it. I don't know if there were ever a Demo 2 disc. I never saw one anyway, but I have a few of the Demo 1 discs. Anyway, for some reason in EPSXE, some of the options aren't highlighted. I've no idea why. It must be a glitch with the emulator. Anyway, let's choose English and start game. Yeah, so this isn't highlighted, which is annoying. Accessing memory cards and select memory card. Okay, choose one. Accessing memory cards. And press left for new game. I've learnt that the hard way because it's not highlighted annoyingly. And then choose new game and empty. There we go. And then we get to the story. In the world of dragons.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful here in the Five Worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000?
What about this Ganasty Gnork character? Now, I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nork is a simple creature. Simple? He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is ugly. That does it!
Looks like I've got some things to do.
And that's the story. Yeah, so Nasty Nork has turned all the dragons into jade or something, and he's taken all the treasure. It says the adventure begins, anyway. And he's taken all the treasure and made nasty creatures out of it. Anyway, so that's it. We have to rescue the dragons and get all the treasure back. Anyway, the controls are simple. Pressing L1 rolls left, pressing R1 rolls right, pressing L2 rotates the camera clockwise, pressing R2 rotates it counterclockwise or anti-clockwise, doesn't matter, it's the same thing. Pressing the triangle button does a close-up view. Pressing square does a charge. Pressing X jumps. Pressing X again while jumping does a glide. Pressing triangle while gliding does that. It stops you in mid-air immediately, which is quite helpful. Pressing the circle button does the flame. Pressing the pause button, you can see the inventory. At the moment, we're at the home, which is like the hub world of the hub level of the Artisans world. And we have 0 out of 100 treasure, and 0 out of 4 dragons have been rescued. So yeah, that's it. To rescue a dragon, just go to the jade plate that they're resting on, and yeah, and then just walk on it. There we go. Rescued Nestor.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
I don't know why he doesn't now take care of Nasty Nork now. Why is it up to Spyro? I mean, he can't even fly. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. This is the hub world. This will take you to other levels. Anyway, we need to get 100 treasure around here. I'll try to split this playthrough up into 1 level per video, but as this level is pretty short, I think I might as well do another level in this video as well. Yeah, green ones are worth 2, red ones are worth 1, blue ones are worth 5. I think there are yellow ones and purple ones, but I can't remember how much they're worth. Sparks, who's the dragonfly, he will nudge gems next to you when they're nearby, making it easier to get them, which is a nice touch, I think, because some of them are quite awkward to get. You know, you have to go right over them if you want to get them without Sparks. Sparks will, he acts like your health as well. Every time you take a hit, he changes colour. So at the moment he's gold, that means you're at maximum health. Then he turns blue, then green, and then he disappears. if you want to get Sparks back or increase his health, you have to, for some reason, you have to, in every level, there are these little enemies that don't do, well, not really enemies, but they don't do you any harm. If you kill one of them, either by charging it or burning it, they turn into a butterfly, which is a bit weird, and then if Sparks needs health, or you don't have Sparks, or rather I'll explain this first. If Sparks needs health and you still have Sparks, he will eat the butterfly and increase. You know, he'll go from green to blue, then blue to gold. If you don't have Sparks, i.e. on your last bit of health, as soon as you kill one of the enemies, Sparks will appear. So there's no butterfly, I think. Sparks will just appear. So that's how it works. Yeah, no point going over there. There's nothing on. There's nothing on those things, on those lily pad, not really lily pads, but stepping stone things. The water is instant death, so don't go in the water unless you want to die. Yeah, they're enemies. I can't remember what they're called. When I used to play this game a lot, I used to play this game a lot when I first got it in 2008, and I just used to listen to music in my earphones while playing this, because you can play this really without having to listen to what's going on, because it's meant for children. It's relatively easy, although it's still a nice little challenge. And so you don't really need to listen to it, so I just listen to music really. So a lot of these levels sort of remind me of the music I was listening to at the time, which is quite funny. Yeah, so at the moment we just need to rescue the dragons and get as much treasure as we can. So here's the next dragon. Rescued Delvin.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Okay, brilliant. That's 2 dragons. Okay, now after you rescue a dragon, a little attractive fairy in a red dress appears. Now if you try to talk to her, this happens. You can it says, "Hi Spyro, you can save your game, you can replay the dragon or just continue," which means just get out of it. Saving the game is obvious. Replay dragon, that means just replay the hint, because every dragon gives you a hint. You know, so that's that. So yeah, so you can do that whenever you want. Right, there's some more gems in here and an enemy maybe or something. Yeah, so if you don't have Sparks with you, because you're on your last bit of health, he won't be able to nudge the gems towards you. So it's easier to get the gems when you have Sparks with you. That should be a life. Yeah. Oh, there's an enemy. There we go. He drops a blue one. That's worth 5. Yeah. So you have to kill every enemy as well, because they all have gems on them. I think if you die and then, or rather, the enemies come back for whatever reason, because you've died or you've gone away and come back to the level or whatever, the enemies will drop, and you already have the gems from them. The enemies will drop something else, and if you get 100 of them, then you get another life or something like that. They drop like a pearl or something. Yeah, that's something. A lot of this game, a lot of the puzzles, that's the wrong button, are really trying to find a way to get to higher ground. So that's the main part of this game. Is a lot of the main gameplay gimmick, in my opinion, is trying to get to higher ground. But because Spyro can't actually fly, he can only glide, which goes down ever so gradually. And so you have to find ways of getting to higher ground, and that helps you get to higher places. So yeah, you have to use that. And a lot of the later levels, the puzzles in it are just, the puzzles are just you trying to get to higher ground somehow. Okay, let's go in here. To get these chests, you can either flame them or charge them, it doesn't matter. But there are some chests later on that have to be charged, and there are some, I think, that have to be burnt. It depends. And some need a key. Eventually you'll need a key. Don't go in the water because it's deadly. Marco the Balloonist. If you prove your worth by rescuing 10 dragons, then you may use this balloon to fly to a new world. Yeah, so you can't go to a new world until you rescue 10 dragons. I don't think that's all the dragons, it's just like a stipulation. Have we picked up everything over here? Let's go in here first. There's some more gems to get. Yeah, so it's really handy having Sparks. Let's rescue this dragon. Rescue Thomas without an H.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that?
I really love the sense of humour in this game and the other Spyro games, until they ruined Spyro with the Legend of Spyro series. You know, it really had a sense of humour. You know, it was a really clever concept and really interesting. But yeah, they ruined it, of course, like they ruin everything. Everything always gets worse, if you notice. They never ever make anything better. Anyway, well, very rarely anyway. There's some more gems behind here. Right, okay, so this is another gameplay mechanic. I'll just get these gems first of all. To get to higher ground very easily, there's these little sparkly bits, and you can ride them up, and you can go up and stuff. Oh yeah, I took those, didn't I? Yeah, so to get the gems on top of those tower or house things, you can ride the sparkly bits all the way to the top. That leads to another world. We won't go there just yet. That leads to town square. We'll do that later. But for now, we just want to go to there. That's it. Remember to press the triangle to stop yourself gliding instantly. That's it. Perfect. And get the gem in there. So we just need 12 more gems. That's annoying, that. The camera can be a bit dodgy sometimes. You just need 12 more gems to have gotten all the gems in this level. There we go. Okay, so just 10 more now. Let's go and get the rest. And we also need one more dragon as well. I'll be going to that level next. We'll find out what it's called later. Last dragon's over here, and presumably the last gems. Yep. Some of the gems are really awkward to find. In later Spyro games, you can press all the shoulder buttons, R2, L2, R1, L1, and Sparks, if you have him, you're not on your last bit of health, he will point to the gems that you've missed. In this game, that doesn't happen. You have to find them on your own, and it's some of them are really awkward to find. They're in really hard to reach places. Anyway, we have all the gems now, so it's all 100. There's another. I think that's where the boss is, I think. Maybe this dragon will tell us. Okay, so he rescued Argus.
Cool, Flash. Do that again.
The Artisans boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First you must complete one of the other Artisan lands.
Yeah, so they actually call it the boss as well. Okay, so let's go. We completely completed this place now. We have everything, so let's go to the other world. Only took me 10 minutes or something. Okay, we're going to the Stone Hill. Let's go there now. Okay, entering Stone Hill, and then all your gems are counted up. That's it, so we have them permanently now in total treasure. You always know when you have all the gems because it's a nice round number. You know, they wouldn't just have 99 in the level. It's always 100 or something. Yeah, so this game was followed by Spyro 2, which was called Gateway to Glimmer in Europe. I know it as that, Gateway to Glimmer. It was called Ripto's Rage in America. And after that it was Spyro Year of the Dragon. It wasn't called Spyro 3, just Spyro Year of the Dragon. That was the third game. And the other ones, I can't remember what they're called on PlayStation 2, the other two of the original Spyro games, before they ruined it with Legend of Spyro and he became a pansy, you know. It's like they ruined Crash Bandicoot as well. I know they have to try new things, but they shouldn't really make it so drastically different. Because these are really some of the best three-dimensional platformers you'll ever play. You know, like the Croc games, one of my favourites, Ape Escape, Crash Bandicoot, and this series on PlayStation. Really good. Anyway, let's start exploring this place. Let's go down here first. Okay, it's down a well. You'll never get hurt from falling too fast, don't worry about it. Okay, now, there's another dragon, but this thing needs a key. There's a key in this level somewhere. We have to find it to open that. Oh, that's annoying. Otherwise, we can't get all the gems, because some of the gems... I might as well get that dragon later, actually, when I get the key. No point going back down there. Anyway, let's go in here. Now, these chests can't be burnt. You have to charge them, and that's it, really. But that's the only gimmick of those ones. These ones can be charged or burnt, doesn't matter. They're the weakest. I think there are some that have to be burned, maybe, I can't remember, but I haven't done this game in years. This is a long time. I played it, as I said, I played it first properly in 2008 after playing the demo in 1999. And I completed it a couple of times. I did it once after, I think I left it a few months and then completed it again because it was so fun after I'd sort of forgotten a bit of it, and then I haven't completed it since really. Okay, we rescued Linda.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Right, that's the first one rescued. Yeah, later on in Spyro 2 and Spyro 3, which I might as well do. I think I'll do all the games. They introduce new characters and they're really funny. My favourite character from Spyro 2 is Moneybags. He's really funny. Yeah, he's a really funny character, Moneybags. He sort of, he sells you sort of like you can't open a door or lower a bridge until you pay him some money, and he really loves his money, and the money is always gems, of course. Anyway, I don't think Moneybags is in this game. Right, that's the return home. That will return you back to the hub world or the hub level, whatever. And this, I think this person talks about it. Here we go. Rescued Astor.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Right. I think the key is down here. There's a beach or something. Don't go in the water. There's a beach or something. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, you can go on the sand, but not in the water. This is a secret area. That's how you get back up. I wish I hadn't done that. Let's go. Okay, that's really annoying. Oh my god. Did not mean to do that. I apologise. Oh dear. It's so easy to do by accident. Anyway, at least it gives me a chance to show you what these things give you now. Yeah, they'll drop like a pearl or something, and once you have a certain number of them, they give you another life or something. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter. They're not really worth it. I don't plan on losing many lives. I might lose a life here and there because I haven't done this in a while, but it doesn't matter too much. Anyway, back to Stone Hill. That's really annoying. I managed to step on the sparkly bits 2 times in a row. Alright, where are we going again? Did we go over here? Oh yeah, we went in there, didn't we? Yeah, here we go. Go away. Right, right. Let's try this again, shall we? Right. Okay, so here's the key. That means we can open that chest now. And then there's some more gems. Right, now let's use the sparkly thing. Okay. It doesn't matter. You can leave and come back to a world whenever you want. It's, you know, it isn't harsh on you. Now that you've left the level, you can never go back. You know. I don't know if there are some levels that you can only get all the gems on after you've come back or something. I don't know if it works. How? I don't know if it works like that. I can't remember. I know in later Spyro games, with Moneybags unlocking things, you do have to come back. I can't remember in this one if that occurs. Anyway, Sparks will eat a butterfly. There we go, and he's back to full health. So if you need health, just look for one of those animals that aren't enemies, and then you can get your health back. There's some sort of, I think there's a shepherd there or something. He tries to hit you with his. I think it's called a crook. Yeah, that's what the shepherd has. He has a crook because it's a crooked thing. Anyway, not crooked meaning evil. Crooked meaning it's bent, which I suppose is where the other meaning for crooked comes from, because if they're bent, it means they're a bit sort of nasty, I suppose. Ow, you git! Go away. Right, apparently there's another butterfly there that Sparks hadn't eaten. Anyway, now here is a bit annoying because we have to search out loads and loads of hidden gems, and they're hidden around this place, and it's a pain in the backside to find them. First of all, we want to go over here. Wait, let's just rescue this first, actually. Rescued Gildas. Let's talk to him.
Spyro, Well, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Yes, that tells you what I've already told you. That's just how to control the game. Anyway, there's some gems up here, so nab them. Cute, another gem. No, that's it. Right, let's go over here now, where you see those gems in the distance. Glide over there. That's it, and then get the gems. Right, now we have to explore this huge green area. Don't go in the water. Instant death, remember. That's how you can find the sand. It's just there. See, that's where we just were. Right. Don't go in the castle bit yet. Just explore over here first. There's some more gems to pick up. Don't get ahead of yourself. Where the blocks are, that's the invisible wall. You can't go any further beyond there, which is quite helpful. So you know, not to go too far. I think that's more or less it for the gems in this place, isn't it? I think. Oh yeah, there's that. Yeah, there's a thief bloke. You have to chase him. He's pretty annoying to catch up with. Just keep charging. You'll eventually just try to cut corners. You'll eventually catch up with him. He's carrying a dragon egg. You need to collect all of them. Eventually, you'll catch up with him and charge him. There you go. If you don't know he's there, he will shout, no, 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 as if he wants to, you to chase him and stuff. That's how you know he's there, because he's difficult to spot sometimes. If you hear someone go, no, 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 that means there's one of those about. They become more interesting and harder to catch eventually. They become quite a challenge. That was the first ones. That one's quite easy. Eventually, they become really challenging to catch. It can take you ages, believe me. It's like finding the gems. It can take you ages. Anyway, go up here. That's down there again, so don't go down there. There's some more gems in the near the battlements of the castle bit. I think that's all of them, isn't it? Yeah, there's... Oh no, oh, good, there's another one. Good job I checked. I better check again now. Is that water running down there? No, it's just a gap in the battlement. Yeah, okay, let's go on the other side of the castle now. I don't think you can get on top of the castle. Alright, there's some more gems over here to get. They're difficult to find though. There's some over here, I remember, near the trees. Yeah, we're going to have to get all of these gems. It can be a bit of a pain. There's another one by this tree. Any more? That's near the start. Right, we're on the other side of the castle again, so let's go on the other side. But don't drop down yet. Let's see if we can find the rest of these gems. How many do we have? Oh, we just need 10 more. Okay. I suppose they must be in the place with the key then. I must have picked them all up, which is quite good because I really don't know where the others would be. Yeah. Okay, let's go and rescue the last dragon and get the... sort the key out. Here we go. Yeah, so you need the key to open this. You have to find it. That should be the last of them. Perfect. Excellent. Good. I'm glad. Some of them can be a pain to find. Rescued Gavin.
Watch the dragonflies, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Okay, so yeah, managed to find all the gems there. Yeah, finding the gems there can be a bit of a pain because running around those near that castle can be a bit confusing. Well, I find it confusing anyway. It's easy to get. I'm not going to say lost, but it's easy to sort of not know where you've gone before if you catch my drift. Okay, let's go back to the... Let's return home and then save the game. I've done 2 levels and only in 24.5 minutes. And we have 300 gems. All the treasure's been found. Okay, let's go and save the game now. We need to find where... we need to find a dragon bit, yeah, to save the game. Here we go. Hi Spyro, save the game. Saving. That's it. Save successful. So yeah, it saved it to the save slot we started at the start of the game. Okay, in the next video I will be. Go away. Give me that pearl. Yeah. So you can see there when you get one of them, you can see around Spyro's head there's a ring of pearls, and when you complete the circle, I don't think it is 100 actually. When you complete the circle, you get another life. There's probably 25 or something. I don't really know. I don't really bother with them because I've never really found out for certain. I always think they'll sort of look scared when they do that. I don't like killing them really. Anyway, in the next video we'll be doing the Dark Hollow, so I hope you can join me for that one. If I do it really quickly, I might do 2 levels, but I'll definitely be making a start to Dark Hollow. Anyway, we have 1 egg, 6% rather, 8 dragons rescued, and 300 treasure obtained, and we found the egg in Stone Hill. I think some levels might have more eggs, I don't know. Anyway, so that's that. Thank you for watching part 1 of Let's Play Spyro the Dragon on the PlayStation. Next video I'll be doing the next level, Dark Hollow I think it was called. So thanks again and goodbye.